The war in Ukraine has been one of the most intense and talked about conflicts of the 21st century. It has drawn the attention of the world, with military experts and analysts constantly trying to understand the strategies, tactics, and lessons coming out of this war. But what can we learn from it? How are both sides using military technology, strategy, and tactics to try to outmaneuver each other? The conflict is constantly evolving, and every move seems to bring a new tactical shift that offers valuable lessons for military forces around the world. Today, we're diving into a tactical analysis of the Ukraine war and looking at some of the key lessons learned. Stick with me to find out how this war is changing the way we think about modern warfare. And stay tuned for an incredible lesson at the end. From the very start of Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, it was clear that this war would challenge traditional military thinking. It was supposed to be a quick victory for Russia, but instead, the conflict has dragged on far longer than anyone expected, with Ukraine showing incredible resilience and resourcefulness in its defense. This has led to numerous tactical shifts, as both sides have had to adapt to new technologies, tactics, and changing battlefield conditions. What makes this war so unique is the way it has been shaped by both conventional and unconventional warfare strategies, blending old-school tactics with cutting-edge technology. One of the most significant aspects of this war has been the use of precision weapons. On both sides, we've seen the use of advanced missiles, drones, and artillery systems that allow for more targeted strikes. These weapons have had a dramatic effect on the battlefield, especially as they are capable of inflicting heavy damage with incredible accuracy, even over long distances. Russia, for example, has relied heavily on its long-range artillery and missile systems, while Ukraine has made extensive use of Western-supplied precision weapons, such as the HIMARS rocket artillery system, which has allowed Ukraine to target Russian supply lines, command centers, and ammunition depots with remarkable accuracy. However, precision weapons are not just about accuracy, they're also about speed and adaptability. For example, the use of drones on both sides has dramatically changed the dynamics of warfare. These unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, have been used for everything from reconnaissance to direct strikes, and their small size and speed make them incredibly hard to defend against. Ukraine has made significant use of commercial drones, as well as more sophisticated military-grade UAVs, to strike at Russian positions, often using small, cheap drones to harass and target enemy forces in ways that were once thought to be impossible. The impact of drones has been so significant that they've led to a complete rethinking of how modern armies deploy air defense systems. The war has shown just how vulnerable even the most advanced forces can be to low-cost small drones, and it's forced both sides to adapt quickly. But while technology is playing a huge role, the importance of human factors and tactical ingenuity cannot be overlooked. The Ukrainian military, for example, has proven remarkably effective at using its terrain to its advantage. The country's geography, with its vast forests, mountains, and urban centers, has allowed Ukraine to fight asymmetrically, using small, mobile units to harass Russian forces and to create costly distractions. The Ukrainian forces have used their knowledge of the land to ambush and surprise Russian troops, often targeting supply routes and isolating key positions. This tactic of using the environment to create unpredictable and nonlinear combat has forced the Russian military to reconsider its heavy reliance on massed formations and traditional approaches to warfare. On the Russian side, we have seen an over-reliance on large-scale operations and a reluctance to adapt quickly to the fast-paced changes in battlefield conditions. The Russian military was initially slow to adjust to Ukraine's use of advanced drones and precision weapons. There were instances where Russian forces were caught off guard by Ukraine's swift and flexible tactics, particularly in the early stages of the war. Over time, Russia has attempted to address these vulnerabilities, but it has struggled with adapting its large, heavy forces to the nimble, technology-driven approach of the Ukrainian army. This imbalance has been one of the key factors contributing to Russia's slow progress and the overall stalemate in many areas. The use of artillery and air power is another area where the Ukraine war has revealed crucial lessons. Artillery has been a backbone of the conflict, with both sides using massive amounts of artillery shells to target enemy positions. However, artillery is also a double-edged sword. It can be incredibly effective in softening up the enemy, but it's also highly vulnerable to counterattacks, especially when it's deployed in predictable patterns. Ukraine has learned to use its artillery in a more decentralized manner, keeping it mobile and unpredictable, making it harder for Russian forces to track and destroy. On the other hand, Russia's reliance on large, fixed artillery positions has made it vulnerable to targeted strikes, particularly from long-range precision weapons. Another important lesson from the war is the critical role of logistics. In modern warfare, having the ability to quickly move troops, supplies, and ammunition to the front lines can be a decisive factor. Ukraine, with its access to Western arms and equipment, has learned to be highly effective at organizing logistics and maintaining supply lines, even under heavy fire. The war has shown that no matter how advanced a military's technology is, without a reliable and efficient supply chain, even the most powerful army can grind to a halt. This is something that has been especially problematic for Russian forces, which have faced significant difficulties in maintaining their logistical operations. Ukraine's ability to work with international partners to maintain a steady flow of supplies has been a key factor in its ability to continue resisting Russian advances. The battle for information and the role of propaganda has also played an important part in this war. The Ukraine war has been fought not only on the battlefield, but also in the media, with both sides using information warfare to influence public opinion and disrupt enemy operations. Social media has played a crucial role in shaping the narrative of the conflict, and both sides have tried to manipulate information to their advantage. Ukraine has effectively used social media to garner support from the international community, spread awareness of Russian atrocities, and even encourage volunteer fighters to join the war effort. Meanwhile, Russia has sought to control the narrative through state-run media and disinformation campaigns, attempting to paint the war in a more favorable light. Looking ahead, the Ukraine war is likely to continue offering valuable lessons in modern warfare. From the use of advanced technology like drones and precision weapons, to the importance of logistics and information warfare, the conflict is reshaping the way military experts think about combat in the 21st century. As we continue to watch the war unfold, it's clear that the lessons learned here will have long-lasting implications for the future of warfare. The ability to adapt, leverage technology, and remain flexible in the face of unexpected challenges will define the success of any military force in the years to come. What do you think? Are the tactics used in the Ukraine war the future of modern warfare? How do you think technology will continue to change the battlefield? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more military insights, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.